Hello, I'm Prisma Lopez-Marin. We're here on Monday with the mayor. Today we have Mayor Terry Seitz. Hello, Mayor.
Hi, Prisma. So you're a newbie, not only in your career path but here in Jasper. And you and I were talking about what things that you had to learn about living here, working here, and you got me thinking.
Absolutely. I am very new here and I really like it. It's a very quaint town to be in, but I do have a lot to learn in terms of where to go and how to function as a resident here of Jasper. So could you tell me a little bit of what I can go about my day?
I'll try my best. Let me first of all, we're on the Dubois County Courthouse Square, or the square in downtown Jasper. That has really three office buildings that people need to be aware of. One is the Jasper City Hall, where we're seated in today. This is where Jasper City government and our utilities operate from. And then we have multiple sites across the city, which we can talk about. In the center of it all is the Dubois County Courthouse. That's the county offices. The courts are in the courthouse. You pay your taxes in the courthouse. You pay your utility bill here if you live in Jasper. And then there's a courthouse annex, which has the prosecutor's office and places and where the commissioners of the council and the county council meet. So we have the government basics are all here, but often we have people coming in to conduct county business at City Hall, or they leave their taxes at City Hall, pay their utilities at the courthouse. I wish I could clarify that easy during this one segment, but for you is that we're the county seat. All 92 Indiana counties have a county seat. We're the county seat of Dubois County. It just so happens that our city government center is located literally across the street or across the square. In the city proper, Jasper is very unusual. One of the few cities in the state of Indiana that has four public utilities, which is gas, water, wastewater, and electric. Yes. In addition, we do stormwater, but that's a whole different ballgame of its own. And then we have a civil city, which is what's called the taxpayer side. Mm-hmm. So ratepayers, taxpayers. Most people see them all the same, and for the most part they are. But each utility has a different customer base. Sometimes certain people get water, and some people get electricity, and some we provide gas to, and virtually all we provide wastewater to. So on the civil side, then, it's not the utilities, even though we're in the same building. We have police, fire, parks, streets, and arts. And Jasper is the only city in the state of Indiana that has a municipally funded arts department. But we're not all in this building. But if you come here, we can get you where you need to go. The city website is jasperindiana.gov. And there you can really find a lot of things, from documents, from minutes, from filings, from public records. All that information too. Again, details about whom your elected official is, your county council or your city council representative, and even links to county government as well. So people should use that resource. Ultimately, though, it's just rather interesting that there's a lot of confusion a lot of times about local government, and yet local government is the one that you can literally walk into the office any day and see us.
Absolutely. I appreciate that flexibility of the city government. So when I do need anything to do, it's right here, right, by where I work. So it's very convenient.
It is convenient, and yet we realize that people sometimes still wonder. Generally speaking, you're going to be in City Hall if you become a citizen of Jasper, because there will be your utility hookups will come from here. You can get recycling bins and things like that here as new residents, depending if you're living in a single family dwelling or small apartments, and then larger ones have their own pickup. And you can get our city calendars, or they're also online. And we have a lot of material at our front desk, and Karen Summersheim does a very good job there. But we really welcome, a lot of times we're that first resource. And just down the street is our Jasper Chamber of Commerce, and we also share back and forth with businesses and things. But we can guide you to starting a business, to answering your questions, to making sure that you are feeling settled and welcome. And our phone number is 812-482-4255. That's to the switchboard. I don't know of any time in the 4 years that I've been mayor, starting my fifth, that we have never had that switchboard answered by a live operator. If she is or he is busy, then you may get a voicemail to say they are busy. But that is is very rare. We usually try to have backups for that. So ultimately, we're going to be having a new telephone system, and we'll be working through some bugs. So just be aware of that. But ultimately, we just really we love where we call home. All our boards, all our council meetings and everything are held here at City Hall unless there would be a special occasion. And we have wonderful council chambers that accommodate 84 people, and we welcome them. A lot of times the seats aren't filled unless people perceive that there's an issue or a problem, and we understand that's the way it goes. But literally all our meetings are publicly announced and given ahead of time. You'll know exactly what's going to happen. So we want to be, we represent the public, we want to have public meetings, but really most of all, we want to be a public resource. And we welcome phone calls, we welcome inquiries. If there's questions we could help answer, that's what we're here for. And so come downtown Jasper, that's where everything's happening.
Well, thank you, Mayor. A lot of information, but also very helpful, just because people who are new or even people who have been here for a while would need these kind of resources for their everyday life.
And I should say we also rent city facilities or can connect you to people. We have city shelters and parks. Our train, you can charter the train. You can rent our depot. You can look at the Riverwalk Plaza. A lot of things you can check with us on, and we will guide you. If you start here, if you really aren't sure who to ask, I guarantee you people at City Hall can guide you. But we have a great number of facilities. We have a lot of things that the public is welcome to use, some that don't require any reservations. And a lot of times people maybe would like to make sure and have something. And there are some rental fees on some properties, but others are absolutely free of charge because they're taxpayer supported. So enjoy Jasper. We want you to be at home in Jasper, and we'd be glad to take any phone calls, emails, or whatever. There's email on the website, and just look at the website as that resource. It's also with a mobile version, so if you're on a tablet or a smartphone, it automatically converts to mobile.
Yep, that's mainly where I get my information, and it's very convenient and has helped me, feel more at home here at Jasper. So thank you for that information.
You're welcome, Prisma. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us at another segment for Monday with the Mayor. This is Prisma Lopez for WJTS.